Hiyo, this is Slinking Yellow, and welcome to day 3 of this Let's Create a New Type of Paint. Uh, what, what I've been actually doing for the past few days actually is, because it's, if you're following this a lot later, it's actually been a few days since day 2. Um, I've just, along with the fact that I've been kind of busy with just a few really random stuff. um, I have been doing quite a bit of looking into things, seeing if I can get things working, as far as just debugging and seeing if like I can use alternatives to using these, like say this brush right here. Not a brush that, yeah, I'd rather not use a brush. I'd rather use like a a overlay. Can never remember. But there was obviously problems with overlays. Didn't want to use an overlay really either. But I did find out that uh, what are these called? The decals are extremely useful for what I'm trying to do. It's a bit big. I think that's okay. Possibly. I might want to see about making it smaller. I was expecting to have to make it a lot smaller. I've found a parameter that I can put. I might be able to use that to make it smaller. All right. That I can put into the VMT. Um, with a bit of testing, I've also noticed that I can actually texture the toggle. If I name it, I was noticing at first that if I named it, then it wouldn't actually appear in the game. So I just looked at the help thing, and it actually says right here, it definitely won't appear in the game until you activate it, which I think is really cool. With that, if for some reason I couldn't dynamically place it, I could always just turn them on, and that looks like it would be a lot easier than with the overlays, but even with the decals, you see this is on this wall. I don't even have to rotate it. I don't have to change what walls it can be connected to. I can just slip it right to this wall right here, the outside of this wall, and voila, it's right there. You can't like see past it like you could with the brush answer. Um, this is definitely the answer here. I'm pretty sure, So I'm gonna do some experimenting, of course, with having that actually spawn in random places. I'm pretty sure that should be easy, from what I understand, from what I was talking with or when I was talking with my friend Ezekiel about this. He was saying that they're actually kind of designed for that, so that's always really good. All right, so I've also been taking a look at my code here, and I've noticed the name that was actually being mentioned from, where is it, from this right here, the laser emitter, is like for some reason, when this where is it, the info target here is always being created, it's being created with some numbers just appended at the end of the name. That's probably, yeah, flag. Let's see, preserve entity names. Don't, yeah, that would probably also fix the problem if I had just checked that. But what I just did is, you know what? Why don't I just preserve the entity names? I think that's fair. All right, but pretty much, I'll do that in a bit. But pretty much, now this does track where the target is, so it's a lot easier to see where that is now. I can show you actually in game pretty shortly. All right. Also, if we take a look inside the script right here, I know that the problem that it was saying that that line 3 was having, I can't find any problems with it. It's working fine. Unfortunately, that error is just going to come up, and I don't know why. But it's not causing any problems. It is actually running perfectly, just generating an error for some reason. As for the rest of this, it all is working pretty fine, except for the fact that the actual endfire is not working perfectly yet. So I actually think, I'm guessing that this is actually working completely right. It's just for some reason the splat position here is being set to 0, maybe before this actually goes and fires. So what I'm thinking is maybe if I just create another function and then call it to or call something at least to run that function, after a little bit of a delay, and that doesn't have any quotation marks, so that might even be able to be done in Hammer. No, well, yeah, I can pretty much. I mean, not in Hammer, but I can just have that in the parameter on a run script code, um, and then just set that to a little bit of a delay. So let me do an end fire by handle. Let's copy this actually. All right, and let's see, end fire by handle. Let's just replace this. I'm just gonna do it right afterwards. All right, there's no reason for any activator. All right, and by handle, this could be anything that would run this. Let's just do, yeah, let's just do the splat maker itself. So, no, no, let's just do self. That should be fine. No, it can't be self. It cannot be self. It cannot be anything that's being destroyed. So, let's just do end fire like this one. All right, that'll probably work a lot better. All right, again, don't need an activator. I'm a little confused on what I just did. What did I destroy? How many people died? Okay. Here we go. All right. Splat maker, want that. And then want run script code. Script code. And then I pretty much want this right here. And pretty much I want that to be on a delay, which is why I'm doing it this way. Run script code after, say, 0.1 seconds. All right. I also want to see if this will run if it's exactly on the edge here. Um, let's just try moving this in until it's on the edge here. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a little difficult to place these when I didn't pay much attention to actually building the walls here. So it looks like it's going to run fine. I'll just move it a little bit more centered, just for OCD type of purposes. All right. In case anybody else, I'm not. No, no. But in case anybody else is, yeah. All right. So let's just run the map real quickly. All right, and I did make sure that it is full screen now, or not full screen now. It was full screen, unfortunately, but I learned from the last two episodes to check. I don't know why it keeps on going to full screen, but now you see that's working. Like the laser is following the blob with just a little bit of a delay. There's definitely something going wrong with the run script, and the the brush is not seeming to actually come in there. Interested in looking to why. Let's actually see. Something does not exist. It says. Oh, something. Oh, that's just the error that we've been seeing. Splat pose does not exist. Why doesn't splat pose not exist? All right, let me just take a look at that real quickly. Splat pose should be not there. Right here. It's this right here. Yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. And this splat place. I wonder if that's a problem. Let's take a look. Did I name it splat pose? Well, it should be splat placer. Aha, aha, splat pose. It's running off of that. So let's do that with this right here, splat placer. We'll use that, and what we can actually do is we can use splat placer here, have splat placer run it, and then just do self. It's actually what I was thinking I was doing in the first place. I don't know why I was thinking that, but this should run now. I'm thinking of replacing this with, yeah, yeah. Let's just do both at once. Let's replace that. First of all, let's copy the name. It's okay. It's just splat. All right, I can change this to splat. All right, and I can just delete this. And I want this to be just right in the middle there. It doesn't need to activate right away, but I do want to set it up so that when it's spawned, it activates. Otherwise, I won't be able to actually tell if it worked. So let's get it right in the middle. Yeah. Okay. And I have a logic auto here. I'm just going to change splat test to just splat for activating it. No, 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 no. I don't want to do it like that. Um, let's copy and delete that actually, and I want to run it from the entity maker. All right, if I can find, that's the template. Okay, and on entity spawned, I want, let's get splat and then let's activate it. Is there more than one thing called splat? Hmm, let's just name it splat decal. All right, I don't think anything's really referencing it. Let's get change this to splat decal. All right, that's splat template, and let's use this for splat decal. Activate. There we go. And if something goes terribly wrong, can always just change that back and just keep the output. It should work anyway. All right. So I think this is going to work. I think the gel is going to splat, and the decal will place. I think it'll be a little bit too big, but that's something we can hopefully work with. Making making the initial image smaller is a lot easier than making it bigger. Do okay. What's the line 24? Index Z does not exist. Okay. Um, line 24. That's funny. I actually have absolutely no clue why that happened. Alright, restart. Now it will work. Ah, that's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Alright. Why is this doing it? Okay, it is saying I'm splatting, so it is sending the splat instance every single time. Okay, ping pong. The z-axis on the prediction and uh, the actual found place are extremely similar. Okay, so back at the script, I've been looking at this for a bit, and I do think that what might be happening is the all right. This is being placed at splat placer. Um, yeah, this is being placed in the position or the force spawn entity at origin at splat placer. No, 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 no. It was okay. So pretty much this right here is causing a delay, of course, before or a very short delay for when the ooh, what did I just destroy? Okay. Yeah, I meant to be here. All right, pretty much. When the bomb comes down, what the delay does, of course, as we've gone over earlier, is it makes this info target follow it by just 1/100th of a second, bit of latency. Now I'm thinking that might be just a bit. No, no, no. It wouldn't be too much because then from there it finds the ground. Okay. So let's look back at this. Splat position, like we know from what we've seen from what's printed, that floor place is exactly where I want it to be. All right, and splat position is set at the floor place. So what if floor place was moved up just a little bit? Maybe it being right on. No, I tested that. You know what? It's worth it. Okay, so maybe it's just not being activated because this is right at the right place. This it should be landing on the floor and creating it right in the floor. So I'm thinking maybe the activation is just not working. So let's look at the outputs here. On entity spawn, splat decal activate. Let's give this a tiny bit of a activation time or delay time, I should say. And let's just try this again. All right, all right. Come on. Come forth. Come. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nope, still not working. Alright. Let me just take another look in here, of course. Alright. I actually have an idea for how to get rid of this error, but I also am very aware that it isn't causing the problem. So I'm not seeing anything in here that's straight out screaming at me saying that something's not working. So this is finding floor place every single time at the exact right spot. So maybe I'm I'm sure that the decal is supposed to be able to spawn. All right. Now we're seeing this laser following the math here. It's going exactly right spot. Floor place is working. Now I'm very confused as to why this isn't working. Let's try seeing if it will work for anywhere else. That wasn't quite what I was going for. Okay. What is that? Alright, material. Gun smoke not found. Why would gun smoke need to be found? Okay. Effects. 100 blood spray. These do not seem very important or very useful in any way. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not nervous about those. Ooh, what's this? Particle fan. Cloud, GLaDOS, paint gun. Okay, yeah, this is just particles. Stuff missing in the manifest. Nothing to be alarmed about. Okay, I guess I was just afraid for a second that decals wouldn't be. But I've tested it. I've put them. Well, that's interesting. That doesn't make much sense. What in the particle missing? Okay. I don't understand the thing about particles missing, but what I do find a little weird is that that's stopping when it gets in. I see. So it's not following it all the way through. So that's going to be a problem with portals. Bit of a goof on my part, and I'll definitely try to think about a way to fix that problem. However, I still am seeing the problem where it's not showing up. So let me just take another look. I'm thinking, what if the problem is actually the same problem as last time? Let's look at flags. Okay, preserve entity names. Don't do fix-up names. Okay, that apparently is not the problem. All right, let me just look around a bit more. All right, let's just try lifting it up just a bit. So let's try. Let's see how far can we get away with. Let me try. I'm just gonna place down just a random decal right now, and then oh, my bad, wrong button. There we go. Place down a random decal. I'm just gonna see how far up we can take it before it starts uh, being gone. All right. Can't really see with the way that I've built this. I'm hoping that moving it up by 1 might work. Oh yeah. Okay, that's like 16. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna lift it up by lift the final position up by 1. Let's pull this up and let's see. This is going to be local 4 place. Okay, so before I set splat position to 4 place, I'm just going to put uh, floor place dot z plus equals 1. Alright, and that looks like it'll give just a little bit above, which will hopefully let us see it. Hopefully that's the problem. Alright, see you in game. So I just noticed that I was actually talking over my music. That'll be something pretty. Oh, it's not there. That's unfortunate. So that'll be something pretty easy uh, to mute without muting me talking the way that I have this recording. But you'll still probably hear it a little bit over through my headphones, which is kind of funny, I think. All right. So that that idea is not working, unfortunately. I'm not seeing any problems, right? Okay. Um, you know, these are annoying me a lot. So I'm just gonna take away the printing stuff because I know it's going in the right place, and I can put them back in later. And I will also not delete. I'll also try to fix that problem. So let's first just get rid of the print L's. Rid of those two. Don't need those. Be gone. There's another print L. So yeah, right here. I'm splatting. All right, and let's see. I'm just going to add a little bit of a if not null. So if self is not null, and let's just put some squiggly brackets around that. Curly brackets, I know, but I like calling them squiggly brackets. All right, so that should at least make that look cleaner because that's so been annoying me. All right. All right, so hopefully it won't. Yeah. Oh, number 5 now. Okay. Okay, what's on number 5? Oh, this should have done this earlier. Oh, no mind. It's the same thing. Okay, I was thinking it'd be null after it's exploded because obviously this is happening because it's calling this on self.getOrigin when there is no self because it's exploded. And so I was thinking when it's exploded, self obviously equals null, which it seems to be like just a little bit in between, which doesn't make much sense. Fortunately, it's not that important. It was just a little bit annoying, and I wanted to get rid of that problem. That doesn't seem like it's going to be an option. So, let's see. There. Okay, yeah. Just looking for an easy way to get rid of that. It's not that important. The real question is how do I get the splat to show up? Which it's getting kind of late, and you know this is day 3, almost past. It's getting close to midnight. This is day 3. Even if it gets a little bit into tomorrow, I'm still gonna work on this as day 3, and I really want to just get this working. I'm not sure why it's not. Definitely in pauses, which of course I don't think you can see pauses all that well, but I do have them. They are during my pauses. I'm just going to be doing some research to find out if there's any little idiosyncrasies with the the decals, info decals, and hopefully it'll be something that I can just fix or something I can work around. Once I know what the problem is. But until then, I'm not sure what I'm doing. So let me just take a look around. I'll be right back. You know what? You know what? Let's do a test. All right, is the output still here? Yeah, yep. Splat entity origin button. I think this is the perfect. I'm just gonna press this button and see if it shows up. Cause if it doesn't, then that means that there is some weird idiosyncrasy with the info decal. If it does show up, however, it does mean that some of my math is wrong, or some way that I'm calling it is just wrong. But this is the exact same output that was getting the what's it called? The overlay to show up. All right, so let's get this running, and I'm just going to press the button once I'm in, which should be just a couple of seconds. There we go. Just a couple of seconds. I press this button. Okay. More than anything else, I am extremely happy. It's a little big, but it appeared, and I can switch the texture. Only problem is it's not appearing here. Not sure why still, um, but I'll definitely have a look at the script. Definitely the problem is with the script. Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking that instead of running with the splat placer, I'm thinking that it'll probably be a much better idea to just create the entity with a script or with the function that specifically runs on entity makers. So where's that? Okay, no, that's. Is there anything calling the? That would be embarrassing. Is there anything calling the entity creator? I'm starting to think there's not. Okay, let's see. Entfire, splat maker. Okay, okay. Force spawn entity at splat placer. Uh, and okay, okay, okay. There is. I was just being an idiot. Alright, so let's get rid of that and also get rid of this. Alright, and we have, starting at floor place. Let's do, let's just create a local variable for the splat maker or for the entity maker. So local, I'll just name it the same thing. Splat maker uh, is equal to entity stuff found by name entities dot find by name. Okay, and what was for the find by name? I feel like it was just the name. Maybe also a null before it. Let's see. Find by name. Okay, yeah, yeah. The handle and then the string. Okay. Let's pull this back up. And so the handle's going to be null because it'll be the first one. And, because it'll hopefully be the only one. And splat. Oh, it was. Oh, let me just copy it from here. Splat maker. Alright. Alright, so now I have the splat maker itself. Now let's look at should be okay. C entity maker. Alright, so gonna spawn entity at location. Okay, let's just copy that, and I'm just gonna use 000 for the second one, and the first one is going to be. Let's pull this up. All right. So this is splat maker dot. Hopefully this will work. I haven't actually used this function before. It could go horribly wrong, but good vector is floor place, and yeah, that's exactly yeah. Okay, that's the exact same thing. All right, and then for this, I'm just going to do vector 000 because it's completely irrelevant what is used. Okay, and need one more for good luck. No, we don't need one more for good luck. That one, yeah, that's okay. Almost broke it without really noticing. Okay, and I think that should work. Hopefully, we'll see. What's the worst that could happen? All right. All right. Hopefully. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and I've got the portal close enough, so it shouldn't be a problem. And let me place it just a little bit closer. Yeah. And let's have that. Oh my goodness! 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 Yes! Oh my goodness! Yes! So Splat's a little big, I think these splats are a little small, possibly. You might want something a little bit in between. Oh my goodness, I'm way too happy about that. No, I don't think I'm way too. I think it's very justified actually. I think it's very justified because I have spent. Well, I started on this last week, like a week ago from today. Assuming it hasn't passed midnight yet. I don't think it has. Um, and of course, there's been a lot of things to occupy my time, which I wish they didn't have to, but they did. And goodness. Oh, that still follows it. How close does it need to be? Goodness. That's amazing. Okay, so I need to find a way to make this smaller. And I need to make this a lot better at reading where it's gone. So yeah, so I'll probably just do a find by name instead of find by name nearest, since I now am sure that I only have one on the field at a specific time. Which actually, since I do have only one, let me just fix that up right now. So I just have complete freedom of where I put the new gel splat. Oh my goodness, I am a happy bird. I am singing like a lark. Just I don't know how larks sing. Just never mind that. All right, so that's a find by name nearest, right? It's in the falling somewhere, which is pretty short. So uh, run script fall. Okay, local meat tracker. Find by class name nearest. Okay, let's do find by name. I think that's fair. So find by name, and we'll start off with null, and then go with its bomb tracker. So might as well put that there. Okay, name bomb tracker, and then I'm just going to put the star at the end, and that should allow it to pop up anywhere. All right, hopefully nobody uh, using this. I am planning on sharing this. Hopefully nobody using this decides to just put they like name something randomly bomb tracker and then put that somewhere else. That would be a little unfortunate. These are going to be in instances, so I will uh, be converting names to stuff with like at symbols in front of them, pretty much so they can be read throughout without worrying about instance barriers. Uh, I don't plan on using any parameters necessary for this, so should be easy to use in other instances if necessary. Instance layering. You, oh my goodness, you have no clue how happy I am that that's working. Okay, that's not working, but I suspect that this is a fun detail. All right, so let's just try this stress testing. This work. Oh my goodness, you have no clue. Okay, you have no clue how happy I am. Oh, does this work in other places? I think that's a very fair question. So, oh, because I did the z plus one. Let's comment that out and see if that works. All right, for making this splat smaller, um, see, at first I was really worried because I thought I was going to have to make it bigger, and the program that I used to make it bigger, or not make it bigger, but to make it be able to switch textures, uh, it's very limiting on the size. So I was really worried that the size was going to be a problem. But if the size is not going to really be a problem in this current case. Let's comment this out because that's probably not necessary anymore. Alright, and I'm not sure why I'm exiting a portal to do this. I could have just restarted the map, but I'll quick load with my cool pause button. Alright, so now will it work on walls? And not walls. Okay, still works on the floor. That is amazing. Alright, let's test to see if it works on the ceiling. Okay, let's shoot it out here. Does not work on the ceiling. Why not? That should have worked, I would have thought. Is there anything else? Um, hmm. Mine place minus floor. I guess this was kind of designed for floors. Um, below place Z minus 100. Get origin. Then that minus 128. Uh, hmm. Okay, let's try commenting this out and see if that helps at all. Alright, and then how far... Okay, this goes by 128. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, let's just restart. Okay, and then that's no longer working. Okay, so I need to create one script for each direction, is what it looks like. Um, oh, okay, I remember now. Okay, so this is trace line between self.getOrigin and below place. Okay, so yeah, okay, so what I've designed it for is just for below, but I can I can do this several times actually, right here. If Alright, so I want to print out what floor ratios is floor ratio. Okay. So I don't remember if it's 1 if it doesn't hit anything, or if it's 0 if it doesn't hit anything. So let's move this to right here. Okay. Okay, it's a 1 if it doesn't hit anything. Okay, so if it's a 1... Okay, so let's go back to this right here. And let's comment that out. If flow ratio, let's put that in the brackets. Is equal to 1. Then we'll do this again. Actually, don't need the local in there, so let's just put this in and this in. And actually, I think this in as well. Just going to use the same variables to avoid creating new ones. Alright, and then I want this to be plus 128. Okay, and that'll allow ceilings. Now let's allow walls by doing the same type of thing. Right here, if floor ratio is still equal to 1 by this point. Okay. Then I want x to be minus 128. Am I gonna have to do this all these many times? Oh, okay. Shouldn't be a problem, I suppose. Then floor ratio equals that. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. Could be worse. Let's do this again, except this time it'll be plus. And let's do it one more time for y. Okay, I hope I'm not missing anything completely vital with this. I feel like I am. Copy all of this, and then I'm just going to do the same thing with minusing. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that once it actually hits something, then we're not going to see a 1 anymore after that. So it's not going to hit any of these other if statements. I suppose an else if would also work, except I haven't done an else if in this language before, and this looks like it'll work. So let's restart and just see if this will work on all surfaces. Okay, so floor works. That's always good. Let's test more than the floor. Ceiling. Okay, okay, okay. So where's, okay, this right here. Let's remove that and see if floor ratio is 1 throughout this whole thing. Alright, so at the end here. Oh! Okay, because this is z minus floor ratio. Okay. Let's copy this for each one. Okay, so for the first one, it should be already correct. And then for the second one, I want it to be plus floor ratio. Alright, and for the third one, it'll be the x, which is plus the floor ratio. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, okay. So this will be minus floor ratio. This will be plus floor ratio. Okay, this will be, okay, the plus floor ratio is gone. Let's take x and plus that by floor ratio. And then, of course, change that to minus because this part is from the minus. And let's take that all. Okay, and then after the next trace line, badoom, and change that to plus. Alright, and do that again for the next one, except this time it'll be y. Okay, x. Then y starts off with plus. No real reason why I did that. Okay, and we'll do that one more time for here. Except change y to minus floor ratio. Hopefully that will work each and every time. I expect it will. Restart. Oh, I feel like I went back a step. Okay, okay. So after everything there, let's just see that floor ratio is always changed from one at some point to another. So just print line floor ratio. And let me make sure the flow ratio is the same in each part. Yep, it's definitely always there. All right, just a little bit afraid that its spelling was changed. All right, so print L flow ratio. Let's restart. right. Let's see. 128. Well, that doesn't sound completely right. Oh, because it's 1 times 120. So it is always 1, which means it isn't always hit. Alright, why is that the case? Okay, if x equals 1... Oh, I feel like I placed this in the wrong spot. I think that's what happened. And that was supposed to go up here. Now it should work. Assuming everything went fine, swimmingly. Hopefully so, because I'm running out today. Alright, restart, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the floor is working. That's good. Good. And let's launch it up to the ceiling. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. Okay, so it's 128 when it tries to hit the ceiling. Alright. Why is that? Okay, so for the z plus 128, that is mine place plus floor ratio. Mine place is the local position, right? Okay, local equals self-delegate origin. Yep. Um. Okay, yeah, that's actually already. Okay, so floor place and mine place are already uh, initialized up there. So let's just get rid of the local variables up there. That might be part of the problem. Um, I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Okay. It's this is just a little bit of tedium, so I'll be right back. Oh, pressed F9 instead of Alright, so let's see if that worked. Restart. Hopefully it did. Okay. Okay, ground is working. It's good. Doom ground is still working. And let's launch it up. Ah! Okay, and it's still 128. Okay. So, down is working. Are the walls working? That's the next question I should be asking. Okay. Oops. A little bit too early. Alright, and then let's just launch it onto the wall. Doggone it. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Alright. And let's launch it out of here. That wall doesn't work. Okay, here we go. And then let's try launching it onto that wall. That doesn't work. And I suspect the last one won't work either. But it's definitely worth checking. Oh, it can already hit the wall. Okay. Nope, not working. I'll take another look. I already have the splats working, at least on the floor, so it is still a victory for today. Still quite an achievement. So I may or may not finish this today, but I'll let you know if I don't. Of course, even if I didn't, you'd know, of course, because it'd be the end of the video. Not the point. Not the point. 1 second. Alright, so the problem looks like it's actually here because this is getting multiplied, the floor ratio is getting multiplied by 128, and I'm still looking for if it's 1, so a little bit of a stupid mistake. I don't know why insert has been pressed. I don't remember pressing that, but it's pretty easy to fix, just pressing it again. I'm just going to type 28 on each of these if statements. That hopefully is all that I'll need. I've said that way too many times in the past couple hours, I feel. So, uh, let's see. I'm not finished. Did I go through all? Did I go through all? I feel like I went through all of them. Okay. I guess I got carried away talking. I didn't notice I had gone through so many. Okay, well, let's get back in. Alright. Floor hits perfectly, although that wasn't really what was in question. Let me grab that finally. There we go. So, hopefully this will hit the wall. Okay, well, let's just see if it is just... Oh, no. Alright, well, maybe it was just one part of the... Okay, that's not working. Okay. Oops. My bad. Alright. Oh dear. Ah, you're foolish. Okay. So. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely getting tired. I can feel it. Boom. Okay. Nothing there. Let me just check this last wall. Okay. So something's still wrong. Let me take a look at what... Okay, so definitely getting realistic floor, what are they called? Things. Yeah. All right. What was it? Definitely getting. Yeah, floor ratio is a very realistic number. Okay. And is measuring between that and hmm. Okay, well, let's look at the second one. Did I check with straight up? I think I did. I think that is a very important one to test. All right, I'll just get back in. All right, so let's just get the portal gun. Get that. Find where it lands. I'll admit this is very important to know about. Oh dear. Alright, so I'll definitely want to create a time limit to explode it. Alright. Ah, okay. So the ceiling is working. The problem is with the walls. It's very good to know about. Very good to know about. I'm exiting again. Not sure why. Not my best move. I'm just gonna quit the whole thing now that I've exited. What's wrong with the walls? Let's take a look and see how the two are done. Alright. Mineplace.z minus floor ratio minus 128 plus 128 plus floor ratio minus 128 minus floor ratio. Okay, I'll admit I didn't quite think these through. I'm just kind of running off of what basically makes sense for just translating these. Alright, so let's look through it logically. So below place is equal to the center, then below place dot z is equal to below place. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm very glad I checked that. There we go. X and X, and then Y and Y. That that should do the trick. I'd be actually convinced if I hadn't said that so many times already. But I mean, just the fact that the top and bottom work, and that's definitely a problem with the sides. It kind of makes sense that this will work now. I'm pretty excited. So, there's. Let's try it on a wall. Ah, okay. Well, to be fair, that might just. Oh. Launch it out of there. Oh, it did hit the wall. It did hit the wall. It must have been just that it was too close to the ground. And I guess the ground has priority. That makes sense. Yeah, the ground definitely does have priority. But the wall, it would be neat if the wall had just as much priority. Alright, so let me just stress this a little and I need to do the trick here of increasing momentum a little bit. Yep, that's working. Oops, my bad. Right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, right here. Out of here. Good. Just one more test, just to be sure. Alright, and then launch it out of here. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, there we go. Launch it out of there. Something else got priority first. I see. Launch it out of here. I hit that. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Right there. Okay, that wall works. So, we've definitely seen all the walls work, and yeah, in order to get it to work, actually, in order to get it to work on multiple walls at once, say, like say right here where it worked here but not there, or like where it hits really close to the floor, but unfortunately just a little bit too close to actually hit the walls. I think for those, what I want to do is I actually want to manipulate the script a bit. So for yeah, so it pretty much it places, um, it does these two lines. Yeah, it does these two lines in each of these. I'm actually going to do that real quickly right now. Okay, so I just added that real quickly. So let's try this again. Start. All right, and let's start firing this around. I don't think I'll need as much momentum to test the walls a little bit. Let's okay, am I getting errors? Nope, no errors. It's a little bit of a shame. What's going on here? I thought that would have done it. Okay, so if the floor is not equal to that, then equals that split equals floor place. Effective floor place is So floor plate. Okay, so this brings it to 1. Times it by 128. That's floor ratio. Okay, and floor ratio is not changed at all after that. So if it doesn't find it, then it's 128. If it doesn't find it, then this goes off. Local splat maker. Hmm. Okay. And if it's not equal to 128, let's also add this can be really optimized later. It definitely can be optimized later. I'm just gonna see if this works. Alright. Just at the end of each. So pretty much we'll go through the next case. So done it. 1, 2. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Floor ratio equals 128. Floor ratio equals 128. Floor ratio equals 128. Floor ratio equals 128. Then I need 2 more. 1 more. Right here. Okay. And this right here is a little useless now. Um, that's useless now. Don't need that at all. Or that's not necessary. That's very necessary. Okay. So let's try restarting this. Right. And let's put it kind of in the corner there. What I've been doing. Where's it? Okay. This looks a little promising. Looks a little weird, I'll admit. 128 might be a bit too much, maybe, potentially. But I do definitely like how when it hits the corner there, it gets both, which is really nice. Let's hit it into the glass wall there. It's not sticking on the glass wall, but that's also probably a funk detail, so that's alright. Alright, but let me take a look at how this is splatting. That looks pretty natural. That splat width looks pretty natural. Alright, so I'll consider trying to make it smaller, but it'd be definitely a lot easier to leave it the same size. And you know, as I said, it looks pretty good as far as size goes at the moment, at least. Might think about that a little bit more later, but I think it's all right. Anyway, that's where I'll leave it off for today. This has been very exciting. It's been a bit tiring, but very exciting. You know, just the fact that no matter where it lands, it's now. Oh my goodness, that's amazing! Wherever it lands, as long as it's an actual world brush, and not like a funk detail. Oh, I want to try it on a funk detail now. um, but yeah, as long as it is a world brush, it does work. Um, it doesn't, of course, do anything yet. That's what we'll be starting tomorrow. Very excited for that. All right, let's see. What is this? It's a funk brush, and of course, the funk brush is not going to do anything. Let's change it to a or no. Let's just create a funk detail. I think that will be a good idea. Let's put it on the floor so it's very easy to paint. Um, I I don't think a funk detail will work, but it will be good to know about if it does or if it does not. All right, let's put the top low enough so it's easy to see. Okay. So first of all, let's tie this entity. It's a func detail. Let's run the map. Alright. Okay. Now let's just grab the portal gun real quickly once this actually does finish starting up. So if my prediction is correct, it won't do anything on here. So I'm pretty sure that. Oh dear. Oh, missed it again. Oh, that's nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. So it does work on func details, and that will make it very easy to set things up. Oh, that'll make things so much easier for optimization is the word I'm looking for. Okay. That's very good to know. Func brushes, I'm still pretty sure it doesn't work, but func details, it does. Ah, I'm so happy. Okay. Alright, I'll look into a bit later what it can and what it cannot actually work with, but for now, this is all the information I really need. Let me just press this button just to see everything go yellow. And of course, this will be dynamically choosing what turns yellow and what doesn't turn yellow based on what's connected to it and where the line is coming from it. Oh my goodness. I am so happy. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed this so much. Uh, just really exploring just the abilities of creating new gel. It's very fun to me. I hope you enjoyed it at least a third as much as I did. Um, Specifically a third. No. Well, that was interesting. All right. So, yeah. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Yeah. Goodbye.